Did I say that? Scratch that from the recording. I don't want the deans hearing that I said that.
Well, it's a good chance the deans are going to hear this because I'm going to specifically send this video to How are you good people all doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to view my content. Make sure you follow me on the platforms you see above and the ones below. Also, clicking that like button right there, the thumbs up button, it will allow my content to consistently be recommended to you while at the same time pushing it out in the YouTube shadow banning algorithm. Last but not least, double check and make sure that you still are subscribed to the channel because there's a good chance if you check your subscription to me, it may not be there. YouTube most likely mysteriously unsubscribed you. So, all right, just make sure you guys all do that. Again, I want to throw this out there. Make sure that if you are a praying individual, I definitely am. I love the Lord, love God. Make sure you're praying for our American brothers and sisters in North Carolina and praying for our brothers and sisters down in Florida right now. Okay? Make sure you guys do that, okay? All right, so we have to talk about this, ladies and gentlemen, because this is the reason why President Trump almost got his head blown off, because rhetoric like this. They have made comments how Trump is a threat to the democracy. Trump is a threat. The biggest threat to our country is Trump. Trump's going to do this. Trump's all that rhetoric calls some individuals who don't have the mental capacity to make their own decisions, almost like a Manchurian candidate type thing, to where they so thinking that what they're saying about Trump is true, that these people try to take matters into their own hands and end President Trump's life. Right? Now, there's been suspected that on these college campuses, it's a bunch of liberal-led campuses, heavy left-leaning campuses, big-time woke campuses. And interestingly enough, this professor at this college had some things to say about males who won't vote for cackling, chameleon, crazy Kamala. And based off what he said, I'll just let you guys hear it.
Guys are smarter than girls. You got some serious problems. That's what frustrates me. There are going to be some males in our society that will refuse to vote for a potential female president because they don't think females are smart enough to be president. We could line all those guys up and shoot them. They clearly don't understand the way the world works. Did I say that? Scratch that from the recording. I don't want the deans hearing that I said that.
Now, Trump says go down on January 6th. He said go down, let your voices be heard, peacefully protesting, back the boys in blue. For some odd reason, that was code to incite an insurrection. Maxine Water, y'all get out there. And you surround them if you see them in a restaurant. And you tell them they're wrong. Anybody. She does all that. President Biden said it's time to put a target on President Trump. Right? Joe Biden even said I'd like to take him out in the back of like schoolyard and beat the H out of him. Then we had Sonny on The View, who said that she thinks that Melania Trump wants to pretty much take out her own husband, right? Those right there are literal words. This man just said something beyond what they said. He said to line all of us up. I'm not voting for Kamala Harris, sir. No, I'm not voting for her. So this man is pretty much saying any males that is not voting for Kamala Harris, they all need to be lined up and shot. Then, just to know that he said something that he knew was completely inappropriate, he hoped that that got scratched from the recording and that it doesn't make it to the deans, which means that is like an admittance to him doing something completely wrong or saying something completely wrong, in which he did, ladies and gentlemen. When do you get to a point in life? I don't care if you are on the right or on the left. If you are on either side, I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat. When you get to a point to where you are wishing somebody's life gets taken away because of their principles, their values, and how they want to vote, that is completely offline. That is completely inappropriate. Now, the next question is going to come is this. Do people think that based off what this professor said, he should lose his job? Right? Now, I'm going to tell you guys something else while you guys are answering that question, right? What makes him feel so empowered? What makes him feel so emboldened? What makes this man feel so comfortable that he can just openly say that in front of a room full of college students, not knowing if any of those kids that's in his class, I take it since they may be college age, there's some people that go to college early, but let's just say on average, going to college, they're usually 18 years old. Minimum age, we're going to take that right there. How does he know that any of those individuals that's in his classroom are Republican themselves, are planning on voting for President Trump? Their parents may be Republican. How does he know that any of them are not like that for him to say that? So as a college student, what would that make me think if I was sitting in that man's class, knowing that I have no plans on voting for Kamala Harris, and for my professor, who has power over my grades, all those things in whatever class that this is, to know that he's saying that me as a college student, that I should be lined up and shot. And yet you claim to be the party of tolerance. Huh? The party of democracy. And yet here you are, literally out of your mouth, spewing out violence. And not just violence, the very violence that y'all claim you guys think that's a problem in America. Gun violence, gun violence, gun violence. Y'all appreciate it all day long. Gun violence, gun violence, gun violence. At your attempt in trying to take away our 2A. Second Amendment, ladies and gentlemen. And yet here you are calling for gun violence, sir. Yeah, folks. Anyway, yeah, y'all know that this is going to be one of those videos where people, there's no way, I don't care who you are, don't try to twist this around. Don't try to throw this in there and go, yeah, well, whenever Trump said, or yeah, whenever, no, we're not talking about when Trump said, we're not talking about we're talking about what this man right here said. We're talking about language that he used, verbatim, literal language, to bestow violence upon any man in America. Right now, this man said that every man in America who is not voting for Kamala Harris and maybe voting for Trump, even if you are not voting at all, excuse me, even if you are not voting at all, this man is saying we all should get shot. Yeah. Anyway, let me know what you guys' thoughts are on this by leaving it in the comments below at this video. Don't forget, if you would like to see the next video that I'm doing in chronological order, it will be right up here. Videos that I do as a variety on this channel, it would be right here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.